Hi there, it's Stan Shields here with Classy Communications. We are at Bonanza High School for their Black History Month fashion show celebration featuring the Bonanza models. That's kind of a cool name there. And we have I'm going to say a world-renowned opera singer with us, and I'm going to ask her to tell us who she is and how did you become involved with this program?
Well, so as you said, my name is Lillian Channelle, and I'm a local artist now, but I grew up in Germany. Because my dad was in the military, and of course I've studied around the world in Italy and Germany, and
hence world renowned.
World renowned.
Right?
Yes.
Good.
I got involved with this through Tori, actually, because we are working together. We have plans to make this amazing school, and we are combining our resources, our nonprofits, and kind of crossing. I'm helping her with hers. She's helping with mine. And she said, she heard my album. She loved it. And she already knew me before then.
Okay.
So she invited me to come and sing.
Okay.
And
tell us about your nonprofits. You said your nonprofits. So you have a nonprofit. Tori has a nonprofit.
Yes.
So tell us about yours.
So I have a nonprofit. It's called Voccalis International, and I'm adding starring Lillian Channelle.
Okay.
To it soon. I haven't been doing anything with it this year, but it's really a nonprofit to help singers get salary and performance opportunities, and I'd like to work with a diverse group of singers as well as create diverse audiences.
Okay, so say the name again.
Voccalis International.
Vocalese or Vocalese?
Vocalese. Like a Vocalese, a little vocal exercise.
Vocalese, okay,
so,
International.
Vocalese International, starring Lillian Channelle.
Starring Lillian Channelle.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now tell us this. You mentioned get salary. You want to help vocalists get salary. So what do you mean by that?
Oh, so if you look up a salary, if a singer, so what is a salary for a singer? It's zero. Because even though we train, we put a lot of money into what we do, we go to school for it, a lot of us, it's still gig to gig, especially in the United States. Mm-hmm. Germany is better. They have more, sustainable, you can live your life and get salary and benefits. It's a much better system. So I want to do that here in the United States so that singers aren't, they don't have to teach and sing and, do all of this. They can count the money that's coming in, just like a lawyer, just like a doctor, even my bug guy, you know what I mean? He has a salary, for example. So that's really what I'd like to do. And of course, I'd like to expand and have an educational component, and I'd love for it to be a mecca for singers.
So one more question on the whole salary thing, because that's an interesting concept. It's something I have not heard of in the entertainment industry, because it is so much gig to gig, and you're paid based on this performance at this event. And if you happen to sell records or recordings and whatnot, then there's potentially royalties behind it and so forth. But the salary concept is very different, at least in my mind.
Oh, it is.
And so then the big question for me is, well, then where does the money come from in order to provide a salary?
Aha. So that's the big question. Mm-hmm. And yes, and so the money would have to come from grants, also, people who want to support patrons and things like that. And that money has to be built. Mm-hmm. The thing is it's hard to sell this to people. They don't really understand how important it is, because people think of entertainment as some side show, some side thing. But everything we do, everything we have is art. you know,
Sure.
and without it, you know what I mean? When I'm going to work, I'm listening to, you know, singing. I wear art, you know, we all do. We live art. So it's very, very important. And singers get the worst end of the stick, unfortunately. There's no union for us. There's no, you know, benefits. And we love what we do. And if we're great at it, it's a very difficult life, trying to constantly fund your art, put yourself out there. You do everything. You're your own business person. You're
absolutely.
You're the performer.
You are a small business.
Yes.
And therefore, that you have to operate as a small business, and you have to wear all of those hats, at least until you get to the point where you're able to hire people to do those things for you. But you are your own small business. I think that's something that most entertainers or people going into entertainment really don't realize, that you are creating a small business of you. Your entertainment services is a small business, and there's a lot that gets wrapped around this whole small business concept.
It's very, very true.
Yeah. So here's a question for you then, with regard to, I'm still on the salary thing, okay?
That's
I
great.
think this is a phenomenal idea, and as you're talking about it, I'm thinking, okay, who would be the people or the organizations that would be willing to invest into it? And so I would think that entertainers who have become successful in the industry that would want to see, especially young people coming up in the industry, or to somehow support the industry and give back, that maybe you find those kinds of individuals, but maybe also organizations that are supportive of the industry, that maybe they would be people that would invest. Is that along the lines of what you're thinking, or where would again, you know, trying to be even a little bit more specific, where would the money really come from to do something like that?
No, definitely. I mean, in my mind, you know, sometimes it gets overwhelming because I have to sing, I have to teach, I have to, you know what I mean? There's so many things to do. So when my mind was going, it's like, okay, I need to build this money. I started off just, you know, let's perform. We don't need money for that.
That's right.
So long story short, yes, there are organizations. Casinos would be great, because we have, you know, it's for young people. It's also for older people, because when you're an opera singer, you don't get into your prime until you're 40.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and if you're a bigger voice, so you have a whole, you know, a lifetime to sing. Huh. Yeah, those are your golden years, I guess.
Never knew that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're just getting started. It's like, oh, finally. And then, you know, if you're tired by then, kind of, because you're like, oh, my gosh, this is so,
right?
This is hard. But yeah, Cirque du Soleil, I think they give money. Like I said, casinos, Nevada Arts Council, any organization would be amazing. You know, anyone that has money, that loves the arts, like you said, local famous artists, maybe even well-known artists, they would be the perfect sponsors.
Okay.
But it's just a matter of concentrating on that and getting it. You know, I almost need someone to just work on that.
Oh, sure.
You know,
that's probably a full-time job all by itself.
Yes.
Of just trying to promote that and get that out there.
Exactly.
All right. I could ask more questions along those lines, but we're not going to go there just because we'll be here all night talking still. Okay. So let's focus a little bit more on tonight. And you did something tonight. So you were here, you performed. Is that what I heard?
Did, yes.
Okay.
I sang the Black National Anthem.
Okay.
Which I love. And it's funny because I performed this a couple of weeks ago as well, when I performed in a spirituals concert.
Oh.
So yes, I love the Black National Anthem, and you have to keep it simple. It's not like American national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, where it has this big high where everyone can go, woo!
Sure.
It's not like that.
Okay.
For me, the Black National Anthem is so special because it's rooted in religious themes, you know, God and our connection to God and what we've gone through and the tears and our past and where we're going. So it's a really beautiful anthem. I love singing it.
Okay, now, so too bad we missed it so that we could have maybe recorded it or something, but that would have been fantastic. Let's see, are you doing anything else tonight? Are there any other performances in the works or anything?
This evening, no, but I do have a performance coming up on April 5th where I'll be, that'll be the first time that I will get to experience producing songs from my album, a show, so that I can prepare for a tour.
Okay.
So that's what that'll be used for.
Okay.
My album Tribute came out December 6th, and it's available everywhere on all streaming platforms.
Oh.
Yes, I'm super excited.
So that was going to be one of my questions, is how do people find out more about you? So when you say on all streaming platforms, give everybody maybe a couple of ideas of what those streaming platforms are in case they don't know.
Yes, so iTunes,
Okay.
Spotify,
Okay.
Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Tidal.
Oh.
So it's really on everything.
Okay.
And you can also follow me. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, at Lillian Channelle.
Okay, so spell Channelle for everyone, because it could be with 2 N's and 2 L's, or it could be with one of each of those. So spell Lillian Channelle so that everybody knows how to find you.
Yes, it's LILLIAN CHANNELLE.
Aha! See, I missed that E on the end. I didn't get that one. Okay.
My parents. It's my middle name.
Okay.
Channelle.
Good. So Lillian Channelle.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that you can find you everywhere music is streamed.
Yes.
Right? And on all social media. So your name is the same on all social media?
Except for Twitter.
Okay.
That's a good question. On Twitter, I'm Lily Channelle because my name was too long.
Okay.
So at Lily, Lilly, and then same Channelle.
Okay.
And my website is
I was gonna
also
ask you.
LillianChannelle.com.
Perfect. Easy.
Easy.
Now that's excellent, because most I won't say most, I will say many small businesses don't get that concept that you want to try and have your name the same across all platforms. Every time you change it, you make it more difficult for someone to find you.
Exactly.
So I'm so excited to see that you've got it literally the same as far as you could.
Yes.
Right? As far as you could. So Twitter kind of messed it up for you.
Twitter hurt my feelings.
Okay, good. What's your favorite platform? So if people really wanted to try and connect with you on social media, which one is the best one for them to actually connect with you?
I would say Instagram. Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
Not
YouTube?
Oh, YouTube. YouTube is great. I am on YouTube.
Okay.
You're awesome. Because I completely forgot YouTube.
You're a singer. I'm thinking audio, video. YouTube should be in that mix somewhere.
It is. It's so funny.
Okay,
yeah. YouTube, I have this video on there that I guess you can say it went viral, especially for an opera singer.
Okay.
I put it out years ago, and it has like over 75,000 hits and comments from people all over the world. It's really amazing. So I kind of left it dormant because they're like, where is this singer? Where are you? Where can I find more? And I was just so like, well, this is so perfect. I don't know if I can, touch that. So, now that I'm promoting my album, I put some lyric videos, and I have plans to put more video content up there. So just take a look and watch out for that.
YouTube, I think, is an amazing channel to get that exposure. And many people don't realize that YouTube is owned by Google. And therefore, if you're on YouTube, you've got a great chance of people finding you better and more frequently when they go to Google and do a search.
That is smart. Yeah, that's
So-
smart. I love Google.
Yes. So very good, very good. What else? Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, either about you, about the show, about Tori? I mean, what else? Is there anything else?
The show, I love what Tori is doing because I love children. I think that this is so important for them to do things related to seeing themselves, learning about their past, seeing people who are can also impart more wisdom about their past and their future. So I love this Black History show. I love the modeling. I love the singing and the information. It's important, and I think that we should do it throughout the year, not only in February. That's just a thing, my personal opinion. And Tori is absolutely amazing. She is a huge supporter of mine, and she's a great colleague and a wonderful person, and we are the same person, which is kind of funny. We always say, we're like, oh, get out of my mind, get out of my head. So, her nonprofit, please support her nonprofit as well.
Tell us the name of her nonprofit.
Whalers.
Whalers? How do you spell that?
WHALERS.
Okay.
And, she supports the nonprofit supports foster and adoption kids, and the modeling helps them gain confidence. She works with them with that, or on that, and also on cooking and other educational things. So it's really important work that she's doing.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
That is fantastic. Well, I'm hoping that I'm going to actually get her, if we can pin her down. She's busy right now, but if we can actually pin her down, we want to get her to come on and talk to us a little bit more about her program and all that she's doing. But I'm hearing fantastic things about her tonight, so that's awesome.
Yes, she's lovely.
Great. Thank you for taking the time
to
talk with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. This was an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.